In the past 10, 15 years, there's really been the trend in oncology to be much, much more precise with the way we actually treat patients, destroying only cancerous tissue while preserving and protecting the normal tissue. That way, there's less side effects. We saw that begin with the targeted precision antibody therapy, with the use of monoclonal antibodies. So it stands to reason that all the other methodologies must move in that same direction. We looked at what Asian Cancer Institute and the Asian Hospital Medical Center had invested in the past. It was very clear that we actually had a high-end machine that could actually target very precisely tumors. And then at the same time, allowing the doctor, the radiation oncologist, to actually plot exactly where titira siya or where they will send the radiation so that to preserve as much normal tissue while destroying the cancerous tissue. So what we did was we worked closely with our radiation oncologists and asked ourselves, how can we expand the access to this wonderful treatment so that more and more patients can actually benefit from this? So with a lot of negotiation, talking, etc., we finally figured out that, hey, we can actually expand access while maintaining a healthy return for both the doctor and making sure that the patient benefited from the therapy. Well, we are definitely committed to helping manage cancer better, right? Cancer is already the number two killer in the country. And it's really great to see the government starting to really invest in cancer, right? With the passage of the National Integrated Cancer Care Act circa 2019, I think it was 2017, thereabouts. It's taken a while for the government to get its act together, but hey, we are moving along right along with them in terms of looking at what they are actually investing in and how we can put in more investment in our treatment modalities. Actually, Asian Hospital was a bit ahead of its time 15 years ago by investing in the TomoTherapy. That's the kind of machine that can actually deliver both the low dose radiation, which is major run of the mill, at the same time, high dose energy radiation, but that can actually shorten treatment course to only about 5 sessions instead of the average of 30 sessions. We can shrink that down to 5 sessions at greater convenience for the patient, at the same time, much, much more targeted therapy. So it was a matter of now really riding and ha- uh, s- harnessing the benefits of these particular technologies that we had put in place. But beyond that, beyond those technologies, we actually started scanning the environment. What exactly is the world of oncology, radiation oncology? Where are they going? And it became pretty clear that the Philippines was getting left behind. The rest of our neighbors in ASEAN region were already investing in cyberknife technology, basically a technology that allowed them to track where the tumor was moving, depending on how the patient was breathing. And that actually said, this is something that we should really pay particular attention to. Take a look at what it would take to be able to set it up. Then we also saw the investments in proton beam therapy, which is like, wow, several billion pesos. Okay. We'll have to choose our battles. Where exactly can Asian Hospital invest in? So we're actually looking at these new technologies, see what we can bring into the country so that we can provide more access to our patients. Well, first and foremost, we must all be aligned. We must all know where we are going and what is our true North Star. It's written in our lobby is the point that we are here to provide access to the Filipino. So that means that we're here for everybody. All right. So we have to find ways to be able to ensure that our services become affordable, or at least we can tap government support so that patients can come in and actually access our facility. It also means that our employees, our doctors, our consultants, they all agree that this is the direction we want to take. So that takes a lot of dialogue. That takes interchange, and that understanding that we have to help each other. That this is cross-functional collaboration, that we're working across the aisle. How can we help the patient? Because the patient is the true North Star. Kumbaga, this is for the patient's benefit. This is not just for Asian Hospital or for our own personal income, but really for the benefit of the patient. And so long as we remember that our actions are geared towards for the benefit of the individual patients, it all works out, actually. There can be a lot of back and forth, but at the end of the day, we all come together when it comes for the patient.